Hello everybody, it's your friend Phil. I'm so glad you're joining me today for a brand new adventure. Today we're doing something adventurous and fun in the Czech Republic with just $200. That's right, 2 crisp bills to see how much magic we can find in this beautiful country. Can you experience the fairy tale castles, cobblestone streets, and delicious food on a tight budget? I believe you can. Prague is a city where history and charm are around every corner, and I'm determined to prove you don't need a fortune to enjoy it. Travel is about connection, discovery, and finding magic in small moments. It's about laughter with strangers, sharing stories, and making memories that last a lifetime. We're going to wander, get a little lost, and follow our hearts. Sometimes the best adventures happen when you don't have a strict plan. I want to see a castle, maybe even 2 if we can stretch our budget. Sit in a cozy cafe, sip some strong Czech coffee and watch the world go by. And eat something a Czech grandmother would make. Real hearty food that warms the soul and tells a story with every bite. This isn't about 5-star hotels, it's about 5-star experiences. The kind you remember long after the trip is over. With $200, our adventure begins now. Every dollar will count, and every choice will shape our journey. The air in Prague is buzzing with energy, filled with the murmur of languages and the scent of trodelnik, that sweet pastry spinning over open flames. This challenge will force me to look closer, travel smarter, and connect genuinely. I'll have to rely on the kindness of locals and the wisdom of fellow travelers. I'll be figuring out the metro with locals, learning the ins and outs of the city's heartbeat, and dining in basement restaurants with handwritten menus, where the best meals are often the ones you stumble upon by chance. The Czech Republic is perfect for this kind of adventure, where history is alive in the stones beneath your feet, and every street has a story to tell. Let's see how far $200 can take us. We'll stretch every crown and savor every moment. I have a feeling it's going to be farther than we think. So come on, let's dive in together. Let's make some friends and explore. The best part of travel is the people you meet along the way. This is the ultimate test of a traveler's spirit. It's about curiosity, courage, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It's about finding the richness that money can't buy. Moments of joy, connection, and wonder. Let's go! Our first stop is Prague Castle, the crown jewel of the city. You can walk through the castle grounds for free, soaking in the immense history and spectacular views. This place is a massive complex of palaces, churches, and gardens, a city within a city. I skipped the expensive interior tickets and focused on the free-to-roam areas. The real magic is soaking in the atmosphere and watching the changing of the guard. The Golden Lane, a tiny street of colourful houses, feels like a fairy tale village. From the castle, I took a slow walk down the old castle stairs, offering incredible photo opportunities. My budget is still healthy, and my heart is full. You don't need to see everything behind a velvet rope to feel the soul of a place. Sometimes the best things in life and in travel are indeed free. After the grandeur of the castle, it was time to dive into the heart of the city, the old town square. This is where Prague truly comes alive, a place where centuries of history blend seamlessly with the vibrant energy of today. The square is always buzzing, filled with locals and travelers alike, each drawn in by its timeless charm. The centerpiece is the astronomical clock, a masterpiece of medieval engineering. Every hour, a crowd gathers in anticipation to watch the procession of the 12 Apostles, a tradition that has enchanted visitors for generations. The clock's intricate details and moving figures are a reminder of Prague's rich artistic heritage. Instead of splurging on a pricey coffee at a tourist cafe, I wandered down a side street and found a cozy little bakery. There I tried a kolak, a fluffy, fruit-filled pastry that's a staple of Czech baking. The aroma of fresh pastries filled the air, making it impossible to resist. It cost less than $2, a true bargain, and offered a real taste of Prague's culinary traditions. Sometimes the best experiences are the simplest ones, and this kolak was proof of that. Next on my list was the Charles Bridge, an open-air art gallery stretching across the Vltava River. Lined with statues of saints and dotted with artists and vendors, the bridge is a living museum, connecting the city's past and present. The sound of music drifts through the air, blending with the buzz of the crowd and the gentle lapping of the river below. The incredible views from the bridge, spires, domes, and red rooftops create a symphony of sensations that's impossible to forget. I spent the afternoon getting lost on purpose, wandering through the winding streets of the Jewish quarter. Here, History whispers from every corner, and I stumbled upon a quiet park, a peaceful oasis away from the city's bustle, perfect for a moment of reflection. Tucked away on a side street, I discovered a tiny puppet shop filled with handcrafted marionettes. This classic Czech art form has been passed down for generations, and watching the artisan at work was like stepping into a living tradition. All of these experiences cost me nothing but time and curiosity. In Prague, some of the richest moments are absolutely free. My step count was high, but my spending was low. Every corner revealed something new, and every step felt like a small adventure. This is the secret to budget travel. Your feet are your best friend, and curiosity is your guide. Letting yourself wander without a strict plan leads to the most memorable discoveries. Prague is a city made for wandering, with its maze of narrow streets and hidden courtyards, inviting you to explore at your own pace. It's these small, simple pleasures, like sipping coffee at an outdoor cafe or tasting a local pastry, that make a trip truly memorable. The joy is in the details. The pastry was soft, sweet, and filled with a tangy plum jam that burst with flavor. Each bite was a reminder of the city's rich culinary heritage. This was a real taste of Prague, enjoyed away from the main tourist hustle, in a peaceful spot where I could savor every bite. It was absolutely delicious, and felt like a secret shared only with those willing to wander a little further. It's these small, simple pleasures that make a trip memorable. Sometimes, the best memories are made in the quietest moments. As the sun began to set, I stopped to listen to a string quartet playing a beautiful Vivaldi piece in the open air. The music echoed through the square, creating a magical atmosphere that lingered long after the final note. In Prague, even the smallest experiences feel extraordinary. You can't come to the Czech Republic and just stay in Prague. I headed to Kutná Hora, a historic silver mining town, for less than $9 round trip. The train ride was part of the adventure, with beautiful countryside views. Kutná Hora is famous for the Sedlec Ossuary, the bone church, decorated with skeletons of over 40,000 people. It's a memento mori, a reminder of the temporary nature of human life. After the intensity of the ossuary, I took a long walk into the main town. The centerpiece is St. Barbara's Church, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. The stained glass windows depicted the lives of medieval miners. My day trip to Kutná Hora cost less than $20 and gave me a new perspective on Czech history. The train system here is fantastic and incredibly affordable. The train ride itself was part of the adventure. It's a beautiful country, and seeing it from a train window is just so relaxing. In the Czech Republic, trying the local cuisine is an absolute must for any traveler. The flavors and traditions are deeply rooted in the culture. I stumbled upon a fantastic little spot tucked away in a basement in the charming town of Kutná Hora. It was recommended by a friendly local who insisted it was the best place to experience authentic Czech food. I decided to take a chance on svíkové na smetanu, a dish that promised pure comfort and did not disappoint. The dish featured tender beef bathed in a rich, creamy vegetable sauce, accompanied by soft bread dumplings that soaked up every bit of flavor. Amazingly, the entire plate cost less than $8, making it not only delicious but also incredibly affordable. And what do you drink with a hearty meal like that? Beer, of course. Czech beer is renowned worldwide for its quality. A half-liter of excellent local draft beer often costs less than a soda, making it a perfect companion to any meal. The pub was alive with the happy chatter of locals, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. I struck up a conversation with Jan, a retired schoolteacher who shared stories of his life and travels. He passionately explained the art of crafting the perfect dumpling and insisted I try Večerovka, a local herbal liqueur with a unique taste. This little interaction was worth more than any expensive tour, offering a glimpse into the heart of Czech culture. It was a genuine human connection, all sparked by a simple plate of dumplings and a glass of beer, bringing people together. This is the kind of connection I'm always searching for when I travel, a reminder of the warmth and friendliness that can be found in unexpected places. I wanted to see Český Krumlov, a real-life fairy tale town. I took a bus for about $11, enjoying the luxurious ride with free Wi-Fi. Arriving in Cesky Krumlov is like stepping into the past. The town is a maze of picturesque cobblestone lanes and charming bridges. The castle grounds are free to enter, and the view from the tower is breathtaking. For lunch, I found a small eatery and had traditional garlic soup in a bread bowl. The soup cost about $4.30. By exploring off the beaten path, I experienced this world-famous town on a shoestring budget. Cesky Krumlov proves that fairy tale settings don't have to come with a princely price tag. Every corner you turn reveals a view that looks like it was painted by a master artist. One of my favorite things to do is find a great cafe and just sit for a while. The Czech Republic has a deep cafe culture, perfect for recharging and people watching. I found a cozy cafe near the National Theatre in Prague, full of character. I ordered a cappuccino and a slice of medovnik, a traditional honey cake. The whole experience cost about $6.50. As I sat there, I watched the world go by, feeling the rhythm of the city. This simple act of sitting in a cafe became one of my favorite parts of the trip. It was a small, affordable luxury that made me feel connected to the place. In Český Krumlov, I found another gem, a tiny spot overlooking the river. These moments don't cost much, but they add so much richness to the travel experience. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is sit still and just soak it all in. Traveling on $200 is like a puzzle, and I love puzzles. Embrace public transportation. It's efficient, clean, and cheap. A 24-hour pass costs about $5, giving you unlimited travel. Eat like a local, finding canteen-style eateries or pubs with daily lunch menus. Make friends with local supermarkets for affordable picnic supplies. Take advantage of free activities like exploring castle grounds and walking through beautiful streets. Learn a few basic Czech words. It shows respect and opens doors. My budget was a challenge, but it felt like a smarter, more authentic way to travel. The city itself is the main attraction, and walking through its beautiful streets is the best activity of all. Forget taxis. The tram is your chariot, and it comes with a free tour of the city. My time in the Czech Republic is ending, and I still have a few koruna left. I'm leaving with a heart full of memories and a renewed belief that travel is accessible to everyone. This trip was about prioritization, choosing breathtaking views and genuine conversations. The Czech Republic rewards the curious traveler with history, affordable beer, and friendly smiles. If you've dreamed of seeing fairy tale castles but thought you couldn't afford it, you can. Let a budget be your guide, pushing you to be creative and discover hidden gems. The magic of travel is found in moments of connection and wonder. Start small, pick a place, learn a few words, and just go. The world is full of beauty, kindness, and delicious food, more affordable than you think. Thank you for coming along with me. Until our next adventure, na zdraví.